And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. G is out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the 1. And for the Bulls, get out there with Vucevic, and there's Skinny, then there's Lights Out, and it's Dosunmu in at the 2. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Holiday. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. As we talked about Boston's young talent for so long, they've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Shooting 2. Free throw, good, Holiday. All free throws good from Drew Holiday.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Andrews passes to Dean. Here's Andrews. Over Holiday. And that one's good. Andrews.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Passes it to Chase. That one misses. Great D that time from Vucevic. And there's the pass to Andrews. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of this game.
Andrews.
First free throw is good. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. Tatum with it. About a minute played so far here in the first. Drops it in from 11 feet.
One thing Jason Tatum has showed us is he can make contested shots in the NBA. Think about that guy, so young, yet so unshakable.
Now here's Dosunmu. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Lee. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Outside Holiday. Poke loose. It's deflected. And here is Lee. Pass to the kid. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Porzingis hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
When he needs to get into that mid-range bag, Kristaps Porzingis feels super comfortable.
Pass to Dean. Bulls moving the ball around. Andrews, no good.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And so here is Chicago after Jaylen Brown's miss.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now here is Holiday. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Looking for G and gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Here's Andrews. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And the latter half of the season, Greg, in your experience, did the games get easier or harder than it was earlier on?
Overall, I'd say it's harder later on. Physically, you're more banged up, and mentally, man, it's a long season, and that can wear on you as well.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And now, the first timeout call here for Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
The rookies shooting the highest percentage over the last 10 games. A very confident group of young men right now. You look at G, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, the kid doing even more. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best. Outside Holiday. Steps back and fires. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Bulls leading by 6. Oh, and There's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And Holiday kicks to G. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing here by 8.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice strike offensively for them. Here's Andrews. The shot that time, not on target. Holiday with the defensive effort. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Andrews. By Porzingis. The shot's good.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
Fades and shoots. And it's Vucevic missing.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem. Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in, and then for Boston. Josh Giddey comes in for Porzingis, and it's wide in for Drew Holiday. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Andrews, coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Plays it up and banks it in. Skinny's got 12 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
checkout stats for the kid. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Here's Tatum. Lee with the block. Passes to Dean. Back to Lee. Here's Andrews. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now here's White. No scoring in this one. Brown outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the high post, and there it is for him.
To me, this is when Derek White is at his most dangerous. When the jumper is falling, it opens up the other aspects of his game.
Andrews passes to Dean. Here's Andrews. White covering. Fires it up. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
How about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Celtics trail by 8. Now Tatum. He's coming off a 28-point game against Brooklyn. And that one, good. Tatum's got 6 points.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Andrews passes to Dean. Kicks to Levine. Here's Andrews. Light covering. Down low. Vucevic. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. G dishes to Brown. The pass to Giddey. Off target from outside. And the foul called on G. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
Al Horford.
The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Levine. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month? The Celtics 2nd. Number 5, the Bulls.
I mean, guys, these are 2 of the hottest teams in the league right now when it comes to scoring the basketball.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Now here's Lee. He's coming off a 28-point game against Cleveland.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Tatum passes to Horford. Here's White. Back to Giddey. Outside White. Shot clock at 5. And another basket for Boston.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Chicago calls time for the Bulls. So for the Bulls, Money's checked in for Vucevic, and Ball subbed in for Lee. And here are the Bulls now. 8-point game. Pass to Dean, back to Ball.
2 minutes remaining.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Chicago leading by 10. Passes it to Dean. Lets it fly from 18. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
4th team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Here's Giddey. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball kicks to Levine. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Celtics trail by 10, and it's Giddey in the corner. The pass to Tatum. With the shot. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Tatum's got 10 points.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Pass to the kid. Ball feeling it out a bit. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Tatum. 10 points for him. Fires the three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Levine kicks the ball. Lobs it up for Levine, and the jam by Levine.
We're just going to call him Mr. Zach Levine. Another highlight reel finish.
Poked away. Giddey, the pass to Horford. Back to Giddey. And rattles out the dunk. You know, the layup might have been a better shot for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And, guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Like there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Get out there with Williams, and it's money in at the 3 slot. Now Porzingis following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So there's that combination of size and quickness when we're talking about Josh Giddey. Hard to defend, makes the defender commit right there.
Celtics have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Guys, we have seen a number of high-caliber players from Australia. Josh Giddey adding to the reputation of the country. This guy is long, he's versatile, and he's skilled.
Lee's checked in for the Bulls. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bulls lead by 12.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Giddey against Lee. Giddey, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Giddey against Lee. Over Giddey. No good from Lee.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Money's checked in for the Bulls.
For your Bulls, number 14.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Giddey kicks to White. Just 5 to shoot. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
Lee passes to Money. Outside, Ball. Pass to Lee. Over Giddey. Shots good by Lee. Lee's got 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
LaVine finds Ball. Driving inside. And it's sent back by White.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
LaVine against Giddey. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. He's got 7.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Derek White. Celtics trail by 11. Now here's Giddey. A 23-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Here's Porzingis. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
White against Ball. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter. White against Ball. White inside. Outside, Horford. And again, Boston with the triple.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Money passes to LaVine. Over Brown. Levine can't hit.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Lee against Giddey. The 11-footer. That one rolling around and rims out.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Lee with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Giddey against Lee. Giddey, no good.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Money, no good.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Chicago with the ball after the miss from Derek White. And he drops it in from the low post. Money's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Williams with the block. Here's Levine. He had 19 points in the win against Cleveland. He kicks the ball. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Giddey. Stolen by Ball. Passes it to Lee. Floats it up for Williams. Porzingis with the steal. Ball against Giddey. Shoots over Ball. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's the pass to Lee. To the wing right side. Ball, the pass to Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Porzingis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Levine, and it's Skinny in for Lonzo Ball. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Derek White. And both free throws good for Williams. Celtics trail by 14. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. The Celtics working the ball around now, and they pick up 2. 8 points for Porzingis.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Chicago calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's around 31 points per game, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Basket counts.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Holiday. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Second personal foul.
Muscling through contact. Holiday has the strength and body control to do it.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Vucevic checked in for Williams.
One shot.
One shot.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Andrews. He's got 18. Over Holiday. Andrews, no good.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
Holiday up top. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Brooklyn.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Now, here's Dosunmu. 11-point game. High post Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
The Bulls have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Lee.
And he knocks down the first one.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
G's checked in for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Josh Giddey. And both free throws good for a lead. Celtics trail by 13. Up top, Tatum. Covered by Lee. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Good defense there. Got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Money. Out to Lee. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. G's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Porzingis. Boston. No good that time either. The Bulls leading by 13. Here's Money. Here's the drive. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And the foul called on G. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The kid, he's checked in for the Bulls.
For your Bulls.
Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Brown. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Chase. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Andrews. 18 points for him. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Chase. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. G's got 10 points.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Brown outside. Holiday finds Brown. Pass to Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
For Boston, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Boy, if there's one big man who exemplifies the evolution of size in the NBA, it's KP. Kristaps Porzingis can stretch the floor. He can get out and run in transition. It's a combination you almost have to have.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Back to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And here is Brown. No one near him. Good as the jump shot falls. Brown's got his first basket.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Lee. He's got 9. That one falls. Lee's got 11 points. 44 seconds left in the first half. Here's Holiday. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Kicks it to Vucevic. The 3. Hands it from downtown. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Lee against Tatum. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Inside, to halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in. That's 12 points for G.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
From deep three-point territory. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And an excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end, outstanding.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They're leading by 16. Kenny, give us your take.
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
First of all, where's the intention like this? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bulls leading by 16 on the floor for Boston. The forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. Jaylen Brown out there with Holiday, and it's Chase in at the center position. And the foul called on Porzingis.
Personal foul.
That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Celtics on D. Here's Andrews. 5 to shoot. Over Holiday. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 22 points for Skinny. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Here's Andrews. Here's Lee. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Pass to Dean. Here's Andrews, guarded by Holiday. There's the dish to G. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Now here's Porzingis. He's tightly guarded. There's Brown with the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Doris, looking at the career of Jaylen Brown so far, his rise to stardom has been impressive.
It's impressive, Kevin, because of the work put in. He needed to become a more complete offensive player by, number 1, improving his handle, and number 2, becoming more efficient with his shooting. He's done both. He's always been a force in transition. Jaylen has been special.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work. Because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Skinny.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nikola Vucevic.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 11. They get a hand on it. Lee with the steal. And here we go. Lee heading to the hoop. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
To the inside. Vucevic dishes to Lee. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 19 from the baseline. Porzingis can't hit.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Brown with it. He has 5. Chase and G with the stuff.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Switch here. Levine's checked in, and then for Boston, Josh Giddey's checked in for Porzingis, and it's White in for Brown. The pass to Andrews, over Holiday. Andrews, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now here is Holiday, 11 points in the game, and too long on the shot. Now here's Dosunmu, White covering. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. Lee outside. Over Holiday. No good from Lee. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 19. Tatum no good. Chicago has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Lee gets the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here is Holiday. Here's G. Outside, White. Rocket 6. Giddey kicks to Tatum. Puts up a deep three. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside, Levine. Here's Andrews, guarded by Holiday. pass to Andrews. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's Levine atop the key. Here's Lee. G with the rebound. G's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Andrews, guarded by Holiday. Here's Lee. He can't get that one to fall. White with the defensive effort. Knocks it loose. Fast break, here we go. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here is Holiday. He's got 11. A solo fast break. Goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Here's Andrews, guarded by Holiday. And that one's good. Andrews.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside Holiday. It's blocked. Here's the kid. 12 points for him. Andrews passes to Levine. Launches a 3. And that one's good. Andrews. Skinny's got 34 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
That's a 2 from Lee. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Holiday gets the bucket.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
That's a 2 from Lee. Boston grabs the miss. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Williams, he's checked in for Lee. Then for the Celtics, Porzingis is checked in for G. Horford comes in for Tatum. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Drew Holiday. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And looking now at some numbers for White. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Putting up about 10 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Now here's White. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. And the shot goes in.
Josh Giddey.
Giddey's got 5.
Josh Giddey has the size to absorb contact, doesn't let it phase him, just powers through the shot.
The kid gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Levine against Giddey. The wide open look here for Porzingis. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
For 3.
Giddey's got 4 assists now tonight.
2 minutes.
Pass to Dean. Here's Andrews. Passes it to Dosunmu. Here's Andrews. White covering 4 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by White. Osumu. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boston ball.
And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
First trip to the line for him here.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
The first one falls.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
Money's checked in for Dosunmu. And both free throws good for White. 1:29 left in the third. Andrews passes to Dean. Levine against Brown. Levine's shot is on. Celtics trail by 19. Outside, White takes it inside. Got a hand on it.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The kid gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Boston has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Brown against Levine. Brown with the bucket. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
You see Jaylen Brown, he has the kind of verticality, athleticism necessary to make tough shots inside.
There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Porzingis. Finished off the break. And that's 15 points for Porzingis.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And that one's good. Andrews. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here is Giddey. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 11. That one wide left.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And so it's Chicago with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Money out there with Lee, and it's Dean in at the center, locking down the middle. Porzingis can't hit.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
It's good on the putback.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Ball against White. Outside, Horford. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Now here's White, following the miss by Al Horford. Got a piece of it. Lee with the steal. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Chicago leading by 23. Here's Money. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Porzingis passes to Giddey. And good that time.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Here's the pass to Ball. To the middle and stolen by Horford. An even 3-on-3 break. Brown wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Pass to Money. Levine looking around. Lee passes to Money. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now White. Pass to Porzingis. Brown down low. Guarded by Levine. Brown dishes to White. 4 on the clock. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. And they're pushing it up. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jaylen Brown.
That's on Jaylen Brown.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Boston making some changes. G's checked in for Porzingis. Jason Tatum comes in for Al Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Brown. He's off on the second. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Tatum on the wing. And the play-in has certainly kept things interesting, Doris. Overall, the 9th seeds have a better win-loss record than the 8th seeds.
Yeah, not much separation talent-wise between teams that finish in that order of standing. And I'm curious to see, Kev, do we start to see more first-round upsets by favoring lower seeds that happen to be playing well at the right time?
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Derek White. And the shot goes down.
And you got to clog up any passing lanes around Ball, especially in that pick and roll. He knows how to slice the D apart in those sets.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And Lee with the stuff.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Chase. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's now 18 points for G. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Giddey. Shoots over Ball. Giddey, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
The Clutch Player Award debuted in 2023. What do you think of that honor?
Yeah, I think it's a great way to find more unique aspects of the game to celebrate. Listen, players have specialties beyond just box scores, and that sort of thing deserves to be recognized.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Holiday.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Elbow. 2.
At the line for Chicago, Zach LaVine.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LaVine. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
White against LaVine, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Vucevic.
First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Derek White.
And he makes the first. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Skinny comes in for Ball. And both free throws good for White.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Lee bounce pass. And Vucevic kicks to Lee. Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Dean. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lee. And it's White with the rebound.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
On the wing, Giddey. Boston, no good that time either.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And there's the pass to Chase. Shoots over Vucevic. And that one's good by G. G's got 4 this quarter.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Here's Andrews, and it's sent back by White. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Fires for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Here's Andrews, guarded by Holiday. Oh, that's blocked. Giddey against Lee. Pass to Tatum. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Outside Holiday. Pass to White. Lets it go. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Passes to Andrews. Going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
The pass to Tatum. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Celtics making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Now here's Lee. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Lee's got 34 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Lee against Tatum. Dishes it to G. The offensive rebound.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum. Wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
Jason Tatum taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Tatum. When it comes to trades, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. DB, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a situation where they had an opportunity to be in that play-in situation, but keeping their top 10 protected pick obviously pulled them in another direction. So perhaps those limitations might help, Kev.
Here's Andrews. That shot off. Good D by Holiday. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Lee with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Andrews.
2 minutes.
Right through the D for the layup. Skinny's got 40 points.
And the D had no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
Outside Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Too bad you don't get points for degree of difficulty. Holiday showing how to handle some tight interior defense.
Now here's Lee. Here's Vucevic, and it's denied.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lights Out.
Take a break.
This guy putting on a passing clinic.
Two
If
shots.
you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
That free throw, no good. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
And he sinks the second. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Over Lee. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 23.
Just tremendous confidence from Jason Tatum. This guy understands I am a scorer even at the most elite level.
Throws it up high.
And you can sense that these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. The kick out to Brown. Shoots over Dosunmu. Offensive rebound. Here's Chase. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Clock at 4. Here's Holiday. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Andrews. He gets that one. Skinny's got 44.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Nick, how did you guys get this win tonight?
We were really good on defense, and then once we get stops, we're very good on offense. We got some easy ones, and we just kept grinding. We never let it back in the game, and it felt good to get this one tonight.
Great performance by you guys, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.